All right, so hey, look, y'all, man, look, late on this one. So, what time is almost 12, right? I was supposed to be hollering at y'all like 3-4 hours ago, maybe really 5-6, you know, because I was supposed to be put this together and let y'all know how I felt about the situation, and that's any situation and how I deal with it, right? So today is a smooth day so far. Had a nice little, wake up, ain't really no problems, except for I lost a couple things from having them where they shouldn't be, but that's the situation I'm standing in right now, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna bring it back to the woooow mode. Not the woooow, but the whatever. Rub your ears, relax. However that go for you, and have you figure out what you're trying to figure out. Cause me, when I get the feeling like that, I really shut down, I really lock down, separate myself, isolate, which in some cases, in some situations, don't be a bad thing, right? But in a good day, if you're used to isolating yourself, right, and you love your bubble so much, and you having a good day, you're gonna be more into your fields, because you're gonna get to thinking about everything that is more family related when you having a good day, But with things like that, just like anything, you just gotta come back and center yourself. It's just maybe your higher power, my Lord, your higher power, whichever that is, probably just trying to send you a message, trying to get your attention. And for the most part, my higher power tend to take his time. My Lord tend to take his time with getting the attention, getting my attention and other folks' attention from the mercy. Because when that power actually do come get my attention, it's always a situation where it caused another situation to happen. So I'm grateful and thankful for a lot of little stuff, because at the end of the day, you know what I say about anything. It could always be worse, right? Life could always not be living, if that makes sense. So while I'm in my mode, doing this, doing that, forgetting about this, forgetting about that, thinking I'm focused on this, really should be focused on that. Now, one time, took the time out to say thank you today, which I didn't. I just realized that talking to y'all. See what I'm saying? That's the weird shit about it all. The weird shit about it all. Because here it is. I'm trying to give somebody else a message, and I'm trying to, really, I'm trying to just get more communicative in my own situation. And if people can take a message from me, that's always a good thing. But dang, how about, I did actually give thanks. It wasn't my usual, but I did. See, I be tweaking sometimes, my dang own self. Because I be trying to train my own feet and change my own reactions, because I feel like if I'm following this path, cursing words, whether it be drinking, cursing words, or whatever, I shouldn't do that. But then, ain't no ifs, ands, buts. You still got the other half of the ball, and they sometimes, then us, we, however you want to look at it, tend to relate more to those things. So being able to, make sure that's understandable for people who are mostly misunderstood is the main goal. Especially that group of people who really don't have a voice. You know what I mean? Those people that's mostly looked at as not functioning, or however that go. We ain't gonna point fingers and point the blame because everything happened for a reason. Yet I don't even know where to go. I don't even know where to go with that, Lord. So I'm gonna need you to help me out on that, because I don't know where to go with that one. But I can say though, in my misunderstandings, it kept me out of a lot of situations that I wouldn't have been able to come back from, if that makes sense to anybody. I can say that. But I ain't gonna be like, oh.
And that's the teachers union, because they know better.
Just stuff like that you see on a daily basis. Somebody just walking past, trying to learn how to function on his own. Because if you go to one of those places, they medicate him. Or when he try to learn how to function, he a problem. Because he asking questions about something that you're supposed to have rights to, but in places like that, if you actually understand what it's like being in them, you will understand. So a lot of situations on that level is ain't no go, ain't no none of that. Ain't no sympathy for anybody who feel like that's okay to take a person like that kindness for weakness, or take a situation like that and flip it, knowing what's gonna be the next issue. When you knowing if this person really had it all together up top, you wouldn't even really be doing half the stuff that you was doing to the person, which is why most people, when they deal with stuff like that, they already have people on the edge. I don't know why, because just like Lord, I tell you, oh, I think this might be the best decision for you, or whatever your higher power is, right? Or like, this group of people is good with understanding this. This group of people is good with understanding that. That group of people is good with understanding that. Now, no matter who you come in contact with, not saying they all like that though. Don't get it confused and don't get it twisted, because it's always bad apples in some bunch. Like, that's not the discussion, because that's always gonna be a thing. It's necessary, which is the craziest part. If somebody got to die for somebody to be born, that's what makes it so crazy, right? So if they say these type of people are naturally body language readers, or the one thing they're good at is knowing how to feel a person out in terms of their character, or the way they carry themselves, or the way they react towards somebody, or somebody reacts to them, they're naturally good at that, right? So if they're naturally good at that and they're having all these problems trying to get it together, I can't speak for every person, because I'm only my own person. Where I was going with that, I have no clue. Which is what I was saying about the day. That's why I'm going back to this. So I started off, it felt like a good day. Matter of fact, it started off a bad day. I got my prayers in. It turned into a better day. Then the situation that I'm staying in turned into okay, that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Take the L's, whatever. Chances are I'm just noticing or not paying attention to something enough. Taking a lesson from whatever, because that's the only way. You know, if something happened and I'm trying to take the lesson out of it, why? Because I can dwell on it and let it mess up my mood, or I can take it with a grain of salt, season some food or something with it, and if it don't taste good, don't do it again. Simple. But where I was going with that from the beginning, like how the day started and how it flipped that fast, and then how it came back to an understanding, but then in all actuality, that understanding ain't even a whole real one. So if you really like, see, now I'm lost. I'm losing my dang on self trying to, okay, I'm saying too many words. Let me back this up, y'all. What was I talking about? I was talking about waking up. The day starting off good. It almost turned bad. I took the lesson out of it. Then it still flipped again, like it's going back towards the negative direction. Most likely because I'm thinking about it's just one of those days, right? That's what I gotta get used to. Like I said in the last video, remember, I ain't locked this in completely yet, y'all. I haven't locked this in completely yet, right? And since I haven't locked this in completely yet, maybe y'all can join me on a journey 24/7/11, you know? I'm just trying to count what others call luck as a blessing, you know? I want my tomorrows to be better than my yesterdays from what I learned today. So I probably lost y'all and hopefully I ain't confused y'all, because I did just skip around a lot, and I tend to do that, but I'm gonna get it together, you know. Y'all just rock with me, stay down, and eventually I'm gonna add some book facts to this, some religious book facts, some psychological book facts, and just people facts. I really just got that under control in terms of people facts, but in terms of facts, because only facts about people is the facts about yourself and how you carry yourself, because people change, but life don't, and that's all about choices. So whether the day start off good or bad and then flip bad or good, the day ain't over with yet, and it's still moments to change that, still time to change that. It's, you know, it's still ways to, you know, prevent certain stuff. It's still moments that can turn out different. And so I just try to be like, stuff like that. When you're in a moment and it can be so irritating and so annoying, that's just what demons do. When they notice you down, they gonna kick you because they feel like, oh, we got this. Well, they ain't figured it out. You know? They ain't figured it out. So, you know, we gonna keep on just eating away. But for the most part, everything come back down to choices, man, and how you feel about certain situations, whether it's good or bad. Because we all know it's only 3 types of situations going on, and one of them never got a full understanding. So, have your day start. Just try to make the most out of it, and don't let the way it started, if it start off negative, cause your day to be negative, because it can mess up a good thing for you if you cross path with something or somebody that can change your life. That's every 24/7/11. And you'll never know how did your life feel until you did for real, thinking about a situation like that you couldn't change yesterday, because how you felt tomorrow will come down because of what happened with that situation that passed you in that day. So, you know, it's Kelvin, Kel-Pre, Kelvin, which is however you like it. Peace, love, hair grease, combs, brushes. Nah, I'm out, y'all.